Hey folks, I'm back from my trip, so let's go back to Dark Souls 2. Hopefully all the sound and stuff works the same as I left it. Why would it not? Now where the heck were we? Oh, right. We were in the castle on fire. Also, hey, I got some new stuff. While you were out, and I was out, well, not when I was out, I've been, going back and defeating the same enemies over and over until I got their stuff. And I got their stuff. Look at this. This is a very revealing, but also very cool little outfit. And I also like that I can just, like, be kind of like swinging two giant swords in a sports bra, and that's pretty cool. Not much else has changed.
You've been long away. What would you like? Well,
does she have no? Okay, I think it's time I actually bought some stuff from her. I should probably buy
no interest.
The bonfire thing. There we go. That's plenty. Hopefully that'll actually, like,
I'll provide.
push her to stock some new stuff. There we go.
Visit me again.
So let's see if that actually does it. We just sit down for like a second, and then we go talk to her again.
You've been long away. Well,
I was literally here. Nope, still not. Well, okay.
No interest.
So I'll go elsewhere. Let's go back to the Iron Cape. Oh my gosh, thank you, Slowbird, for the bits. Hey. Something just occurred to me. Maybe, it's like, the merchant, you need to buy enough of his stuff for his stock to change. I'm remembering now, I think that the lady who sells you the stones is waiting for you to beat this particular level. And when you do, then her stock will change. I think that's the condition. Let's test it out. So, can I just... yeah, okay. Let's just keep destroying everyone. Please don't blow up this thing. Dang it. Big jerk. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. That was weird. So, last time, we did the whole upper circuit and came back here. So now we actually get to do the regular part of this area. Oh, too early. They're usually real quick at attacking. There we go. Go. Oh, there you are. There you are. I love these swords. I beat Dark Souls 3 with a rapier. And I really like having... Are you gonna tire out? Are you gonna... Yep, eventually he tires out. Ow. And that was fun to basically, like, beat that game with, like, shield and a very pokey little weapon. But, hey, I just got boots. Not the old ones I had before, the good boots. That's gonna be cool to wear it. But yeah, so in this game, getting to use the dual wielding is pretty nice. Also, there's nothing here. These are just there. Like, maybe I can lure him into this. But that's like real hard. Ow. I do like that he always like, these enemies specifically always give you some time to get back up before they come in and hit you. And that's appreciated. So we just got some stuff here. Oh, wait. Lava and then jumping off. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Also, I'm now sporting the little thief mask. And hey, something I forgot to mention. I upgraded all this stuff. And that is why, at some point, you might not want to wear the Aurus armor. Because the Aurus armor, pretty good. But to upgrade it, you need Twinkling Titanite. And that's real rare. And you might want to save it for other stuff. So, it's... Again, it's the Drake Sword of Armors. You get it early, it's real good, but eventually you find armor that you can upgrade to surpass it and become better. No? Oh, there you are. I knew there was something. Oh, okay. And there you are. Cool. So yeah, this... Like, gosh, this whole place is... It's a wonder it's actually still standing. Also, no railings. No rails anywhere. Please. Like, safety. Okay, so... Oh, crap. I thought I was gonna be smart. See, he backs up a little bit. It's nice that he backs up to, you know, give me a shot. Because if he just, like, kept going, then I'd be dead. Also, hey, there's this thing here. So that's a giant, guillotine. Yep, it does that. So you don't want to be under it when it does that. However, is there going to be... Of course there's an enemy right there. Let's just do this. And then let's see if we can, like, bait the armor into being here. Anytime he... There we go. Thank you. Because... Oh, by the way, something interesting. I have the old ironclad and the new ironclad. The new ones are better. They last longer. They have better stats. But if you look, like, the old and new, like the old you get from the very first castle, and the new ones you get from here. So obviously, oh, these are like better quality. And the descriptions also change because now you know where they come from. Like the old ironclad leggings say, oh, like one day, like these warriors emerged from Drang Lake Castle and just assumed positions around the army, and they never spoke a word or revealed who was behind the mask. And then the new armor tells you, like, oh, right, yeah, there were minions created by the old Iron King, ostensibly the boss of this place. So they're just animated armor. Once the old king could have unraveled the greater mysteries with the aid of his great soul, but he was led astray by his enormous fortune, becoming nothing more than a vulgar hedonist. No, hedonism gets a bad rap, but also it gets a bad rap, dying in fire. Also, hey, there's spikes here, so be careful where you tread. And something I didn't notice my first time through, something that's very important, there's a ladder here. There's totally a ladder here, and it's super important. I never noticed it multiple playthroughs. It just lost itself in my eyes. And the big cage. Also, this is pretty high. Okay. Okay. The heck is this thing? Oh, bonfire ahead. Well, don't mind if I do. And hey, look, like these like walls kind of look weird, right? Where could we be? Thank you, bonfire. closer look. We're here. We can sort of like see some of the other areas here. And oh, there's a tiny little island with a fog gate. Wonder what that's gonna do. But first, here's a very conspicuous switch. And since they put bullheads here that you cannot possibly hurt you, their purpose was basically to let you know, hey, you just turned off the fire. Also, you could just like fall down here if you wanted to, but let's actually not do that. No, let's not try jumping. Nice try. Whee. So, is everyone just like dying? Maybe dying from fire? It looks like there's like a lot of fighting here. Try attacking. Oh! Isn't that neat? It doesn't seem very useful now with no enemies to fight, but later, that's actually going to be something interesting. Also, someone in chat is building a gunpla while watching this, and that is some pretty good stuff. Also, hey, no more fire anywhere. Now we can finally go back to the start, get that thing that's in the middle of some fire. Also, maybe don't walk into the spikes. Who is this? Manhunter O'Hara. You look super cool, lady. I'm totally gonna summon you later, but first, need to deal with this person. This person also needs to deal with me. Well, technically, it's an animated armor. Not sure if it's a person. Not sure just how much will it has. Am I gonna get smushed? Maybe. So where the heck were we? Oh, we were in the giant statue. We were in, like, the giant bull statue. So we can go here and down. So, yeah, there's a fog gate. You can probably figure out what's going to happen on the other side of that fog gate, so let's summon ourselves some help. Hello, new folks in chat. Welcome to our design delve into Dark Souls 2, where we play games and, you know, take a look at their design and see how, like, the cool things they do. And, like, they really telegraph, like, you know you are in for something important just because of how the area here looks. And you can kind of see, okay, this is where you were before. And now you finally get a real good look at that giant volcano and, like, lots of other ominous looking towers. And yeah, like, but you still don't know what you're up against. Ostensibly, there's someone called the Old Iron King. What does he look like? Who knows? But, like, yeah, there's no one here but a fog gate, so this should probably, this is gonna be fun. Let's just dive in and see what happens. Oh, we get a cutscene as our pupils dilate. Oh, hey! It's some sort of giant demon dragon. Demon, probably. And he is ripped. Good gosh. And I really like the effects of the lava here, like, just he's ponderously making his way. Like, that is a good intro. That's you, Old Iron King, you got yourself a good intro. So, quickly. Lava pit here, we have not a lot of space, and we have to be real careful. This is going to be another one of those learn the pattern or die. Oh crap, okay, see, I almost got it. No, I totally got it. Okay, so now we know. Sweep, and then a smush. That's why you shouldn't be speaking too soon in Dark Souls. So let's try that again. But we're doing some good damage, because of course we are. So let's keep on doing our best. Hey, come on now. It's a good thing I had an invincibility for this one. Alright, let's summon our buddy again, because it's fun to have a buddy. And I like NPC buddies because they will not be incredibly powerful and win the fight instantly. Alright. And I like that they started, like, giving NPCs gestures. And also, that's a pretty good look. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Now we got it. Now we know what to do. Maybe. Okay. You there, buddy? Come on, Manhunter. Let's do this. Mysterious DRD, or Dr. D, is... Oh, hey, now he spawns over here. Yeah, he's got, like, some sort of, like, this giant scar on his abdomen. That's interesting. Okay, and Manhunter is basically using ranged attacks. Oh. Okay. Some fire breathing. Thankfully, we have this corner. Oh, he can do fire from the palm. That's new. One smash. Just one smash, but a sweep will also always be followed by another smash. Sweep. And smash. Go. In the face. Oh, don't do that. Certainly don't do... Oh, crap, that's gonna be... Okay. One hit, and then we chug. But I'm kind of wondering, what soul could this one have? Great soul. Hey, good work. Because you know, in Dark Souls, you had to get four big souls. You had the soul of Seath the Scaleless, soul of magic knowledge. You had the soul of Gravelord Nido, soul of like death and disease. You had the soul of it's always easier to forget. Seath. Gosh, I'm blanking. Who else? Like, there's specifically 4 souls. Like, right. You had the soul of the Witch of Izalith, the Chaos, and you had the 4 kings. So we already had a visual hint that the old sinner. That's not the name, but I forget what it is. Actually, you know what? I actually have the... I have the items here. I should go like... The Lost Sinner. We had a very, very clear link, visual link, to the Bed of Chaos soul, because at the heart of it was like this tiny creature that we saw in the opening cutscene. And also, the Lost Sinner eternally punishes herself for the sins of her past. And the Witch of Izalith gave birth to demons. So that kind of works into it. What about the old Iron King soul? The old Iron King who succumbed to the flames that followed his castle. His flesh was charred and his soul possessed by the things that lurk below. So it's not very clear, but he is a king, and the thing that lurks below could either refer to the chaos or the abyss. So that could be it. It could be like the king part means that he got the soul of the four kings. So it's, but let's see how the other two souls we get will fill in the blanks, so we can kind of get the full picture here. And also, a little interesting thing, if you beat these again in New Game Plus, you get different souls that you can then turn in for different weapons, and those weapons will usually be very clear as to which Dark Souls 1 boss these come from. So yeah, the Dark Souls 2 like feels very, very different from the first one. It feels kind of like a game apart, but there's some clear ties to it. You are not a mimic. Petrified something. Why did everyone die here? What the heck is going on? Why is everyone leaving and everyone just leaving and maybe they're speedrunners. Also, hey, look. Hello. Let's just light this bonfire. We have lit the primal bonfire, but hey, there's a room here. What the heck? Because they included the DLC in the heck is the name of this version? Scholar of the First Sin version. So, and all of them, as I recall, are kind of tied to primal bonfires. We kind of started with the one that doesn't have one, because there's 3 DLC areas. So now, I guess we got one here. Forbidden is the path to the ancient king's domain. With water dry and path amiss, woeful temptation is dismissed. In the tower of the old Iron King resides a child of dark. Trespassers will face adversity befitting a monarch. And that's interesting. So we can interact with this and go see what that is. So here we are. Oh, and we can just port back. And also, hey, there's these 3 snakes, but with the heads cut off. We will see this statue in another place too. So we have this strange place. Closed for renovations. Sorry. So ostensibly we're going to need something else. But here is a very interesting mechanic. And now that's interesting because like we have like, oh, this is a person's message because we can rate it. This is a developer's message because we can't. And it says, the sign written here is being channeled from somewhere far away. That is incredibly obtuse, but what it means is if you leave your white soapstone sign here, someone in the DLC area can summon you for help. Also, please excuse me for a moment because, good gosh, OBS is having a little spot of trouble. I'm gonna see what that is. Is that Carbonite? Did I forget to stop you, Carbonite? Yeah, of course you are. Of course you're like really busy now. Let's please chill out a little bit. Are we good? Yeah, I think we're a bit better. Okay, good. Cool. Let's go back. And yes, Dr. D in the chat is really into this DLC. And yes, the DLC for Dark Souls 2 is among the best things they've ever done. And I'm excited to get to it. But right now we can't because we don't have whatever we need here. So presumably we'll get it elsewhere. We'll see how that goes. Alright, we are still dropping some frames, and I'm wondering why that is. If you'll just give me a moment, I'll check what the heck is taking up so much bandwidth. Yeah, this is dropping frames like nobody's business. I'm not sure what's going on here. Weird. CPU seems good. Everything seems great. Yeah, Jeb, millennials are killing the frames. Another thing the millennials are killing. Is it Steam? Are you downloading something, Steam? Why would you? Nope. Okay, well, it seems to be back to normal, so hopefully we'll just cross our fingers and hope that this was just an isolated incident. Please let me know if something else bad happens. We will, but we need to keep delving. We need to keep documenting. And we need to just, like, light this primal bonfire. And we're back. Hello.
The soul and the curse are one and the same. Your soul has grown stronger still. I only hope it brings you what you wish.
Same here. Do not have. I always check just to be sure. Also, this controller's I have an Xbox One controller. The dead zone is kind of starting to be difficult. So I'm gonna check to see if I can do something about this. Hey, we have a lot of oh gosh, we have a lot, very many souls. So let's see. We can get that equip load pretty high, but you know what? We're actually pretty high now. Let's get that adaptability up to 20, which I think that's pretty much where we should stop. And actually get some hit points. What do you say we got some hit points, right? That would be a thing that would be useful.
I'm glad to see you're well.
Also, hey, remember her? We can reinforce our Pyromancy Flame because we got some Fire Seed. That's a thing we get. So we're just going to reinforce it once and twice an hour. Fire is better.
I'm always here, so come and see me when you're in town.
She's cool. She's good people. So hey, we just beat the Fire Keep.
You've been long away. Well,
she got new stuff. That was the thing. She was waiting for the Fire Keep. So, new stuff just means we can buy some large Titanite from her. Hey, that's a thing, I guess.
no interest. Suit yourself.
Aww. Doesn't like it when I don't buy stuff. So, hey, we finished a path. Where do we go next? So, we made it all the way to the Fire One. We also made it all the way to the Lost Sinner. In between, like, was this a direct path? Pretty much. That's where the path leads us. Next, we have this one. We can go either two ways now. We can go down the forest path, or we can go down into the actual giant hole. But I just spent all of our souls and didn't actually, like, save enough to get that ring that would let us go down. But I'm not gonna lie, going down is... It's a thing. So let's maybe leave that for last. But let us totally go check out what's going on in here. Got a new flame. So, if you remember, unless I'm mistaken, we started here. Oh yeah, giant. Technically, that's like the... where we are. Vision of Poor Soul, that's probably the Lost Sinner. That's right, because we got the Tower of Hade over here, and then just further on was the Bestie. And to get to the Fire Keep, we kind of went towards Hade, but we took a different path here, and then we went in the forest and stuff, and apparently we ended up here in the mountains. So that's where the Fire Keep was. So we still have two. One will be ostensibly pretty close here because it's going to be down a hole, and the other one is kind of down the other path here, which we took from I believe that was the Petrified Lady. So probably going to be somewhere in here. So let's keep going. Still dropping frames, still not sure why. I pretty much closed everything. Hold on, let me just check something. Nothing's happening here. Weird. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I know what it is. Yeah. I just got a new phone, and it's currently reinstalling every single application under the sun. So that's probably what's taking up all the bandwidth. Whoops. Is there actually a way I can tell it, hey, maybe don't use the bandwidth so much? I don't think there's a way. I'm gonna try something. Yeah, pretty much. I just turned my phone off. I'm just gonna, like, do the thing later. So, hey, yep, we're all good now. Let's keep going. Sorry for the poor quality you might have gotten before, but now we are good. We are in business. So, the heck we're going? Right, we are going to the forest. The wonderful forest of because we're gonna have a bad time. Okay. So here's where we need to go next. There's actual enemies in this place. Just gonna tell you this right now. Also, hey, there's faces in the trees. Did I hear something? There's bait. Is this bait? Oh, I think I see a figure here. There you are. Totally see you. There you go. It's real tricky. Oh. It's real tricky to see them because they're invisible. But that said, I could come in here with a torch and their shadows would give them away. But then I'd only have one sword. And I didn't make this build to have one sword. It's not why I came in here. I'm just hugging the wall. Because I like hugs, but also because, you know. And a lot of people died. Yeah, okay. I see you. Don't even try. You're a mimic. You're not a mimic, but there's other folks. That's just another player. Gosh. Alright. Old Sun Ring. That's actually pretty cool. But I'm gonna look at it once we actually get... Okay. Wait. I see him. Also, I just hit a tree with a face, and it made a sound, and now it's alerting other enemies. Also, hey, they're invisible, but their bolts aren't. You see the bolt in the crossbow right before it gets shot, and that's kind of neat. So anyway, we got a ring. The old Sun Ring. Our deeds will come back to us in some form or another, both good and bad. Whoop. Basically, the old Sun Ring has some sort of an internal meter. As I get hurt, the meter fills up. When the meter is full, the ring explodes, damaging everything around me. So it's a nice little nuke if I get, like, hit too much. Alright, so there's probably someone here. I seem to recall there being someone. There you go. See, did you see the bolt there? Good. Okay, the reason I killed that guy is he will spot you and climb up here and catch you in a sandwich attack because there's another one up here. Nope. Alright, just the one. But yeah, he will usually come back behind you. Now I have a better chlorine 3 ring. Oh, wait. No. I see him. He's coming. Nice try. So now I can upgrade my chlorine 3 ring into something better. Chlorine 3 ring +1. Even better. Now my stamina will regenerate faster. That's... Yeah, the other ghosts really distract you. So now I'm just going to try to zigzag a little bit. Because there's a lot of cool stuff in this area. It's just so easy to miss because, you know, fog. Also, there's a pot that's cursing me. There we go. So there's a pot, there's a chest, there's a few interesting things, and there's... I just love being this whirlwind of terror with some giant swords. It's a good time. And... okay, that's one of the other things that's in this area. So what we need to find now is a chest, and then I think we should be good. Oh, there's another one here. Nice. Now, people are talking about pizza in the chat, and I'm just... No, I've already eaten. Please don't tempt me. So where is the chest? Is this where we... Yeah, this is where we came from. Well, let's go back to it, I guess. Good. Ah. Alright. Please holler if you see it. That's a different thing. That's our buddy here. We've talked to our buddy. Good buddy. Yes, I'm pretty sure there's a chest. I seem to recall there being a chest. That's the pot. Oh, maybe I'm mistaken. Oh, there it is. Ah. Knew there was a chest. Should not have opened this without looking, but you know. There we go. Now we can go. Where, you ask? That's a really good question. And we're back to the start. Okay. Well, we pretty much cleared out all the enemies here, so really it's just... I just need some time. Gosh, this is a big place. I think it's here. Yep, we found it. We made it. Look at this place. This is... I like that this shot, basically you emerge from the fog. And then some more fog, but now it's mist. It's actually mist, and you hear a waterfall. And there we go. Now we're in this weird place, and of course there's more butterflies. Gosh. Whew. So we're here. We're also queer. Get used to it, but yeah. We need to find a bonfire, because we don't want to keep doing that. So there's again a lot of frozen folks, a lot of petrified people. Also, is that an enemy? Like, that's clearly a figure. Yep. They're much easier to spot. When on the hey bonfire. Ah, we did it. We cool. Also, good work, Dr. D, making that gunpla. Which unit are you gunplying? This is obviously too high for us to just step over. Do we have any branches of yore? We don't. Well. Surprise! Oh, you survived that. Not that, though. You survived the first one. That's pretty good. So, we see here another one of those curse pots. They're a bother. Are you a mimic? You're not a mimic. Magic bolt. So I can... nope, again. This is way too high for me to just step over. So I'll just give up. Find another way. Can I smash these? Nope. Well... Oh, that's bad. Okay, so... there it is. We can't get up this way. We are being invaded by the Forlorn. It's the second time now. They're really into invading us. Let's just move on. Where is the Forlorn? Yo, where you at? Forlorn? Buddy? Pal? There. You got a big sword. I got a bigger one. And then another one. But good try. Okay, so. In the first version of this game, this place was very difficult because right here were a bunch of very powerful enemies. And just making it here meant you had to fight a bunch of them. Also, there used to be like a giant basilisk over there, and that was like always freaky. But we've dealt with one before, so we're gonna be cool. All right, so now our goal is destroy all these pots before they can curse. And that's another. See, like there's a bunch of like jerk statues that are just preventing us from opening chests. This whole place is gonna take a lot of branches of yore. Oh, hello. You're kind of a beast, man. I really need to upgrade my sword just a little bit because I keep doing like almost full damage, and there's another. That axe just had a bit of a tip. Hello. Oh, you're a golden one. There we go. Hurrah for Miss 4. Whoa! Ostensibly, they're guarding. Yeah, this. We need to depetrify so many things. Oh, we got another Pharaoh's Lock. But yeah, we're gonna need ourselves some branches. A whole lot of branches. Tough enemy ahead. Hurrah for gesture. Weird. Alright, so we can keep going over there, but first. There's this place here. And there's some pots that are gonna be cursing us. Don't even try. Totally saw you. Alright, so. If you're a mage, this area is way easier because your spells can actually break pots. I wonder if my fireballs can break pots. Also, I cannot fit through this. Obviously, I'm way too big to fit into this place. So we're gonna have to rush in, break the pot, still a pot, need to get the heck out. Okay, okay. This might actually be a good time for me to equip that, do I have the, I did not buy the Curse Bite ring. That's on me. I should have bought that Curse Bite ring. And now I've forgotten where it is. Oh, it's right above. Crap. Do I have any bombs? I think bombs will do it. Hexing urns. Dark damage, that'll probably do it. Am I safe here? Yes. Come on. Yeah, that's how you do it. Cool, that works. Okay, there is now one below us. No! Alright. Another lockstone. Hey, we're picking up a lot of lockstones. This might be a hint. That's a big scorpion person. However, if we get kind of close, we cannot lock on, which implies, hey, maybe this is actually a peaceful scorpion person. So let's maybe not kill him just yet. Got some good Titanite though. Thank you, little lizard. You mimic? Nope. We got a dark scythe. It's just a regular scythe that's been darked. Oh, I can actually jump up there. Nice. So, let's see. There's stairs. Hey, we can talk. Well, not really. So, this is not explained, but if you've played Dark Souls 1, you remember that when you talk to someone and you get like ... question mark, that means you can't understand their language. So there's gonna be something that lets us understand his language somewhere. But there's a path here, so let's at least go there. And there's another person who decided to get themselves petrified. Okay, so like we're up to what, 3 now? 4? We're gonna need a lot of branches. So we're kind of at an impasse. So let's just go back. So we'll have to remember to come back to this place. You'll have to remind me to come back to this place. I might forget. In the interest of, you know, completionism. So we did all that. We checked that out. There's an urn. There's a person. Who is now a dead person. There's a chest that is not a mimic. And we got some more Titanite. They're starting to give us chunks now, so hey, we're gonna be able to better our great big ultra great swords. And now, well, let's at least do that. Hey, there's an urn. Hole ahead. Hole ahead. Be wary of slip up. Yeah, there's an urn. As we approach, we can sort of see, oh, there's a bunch of planks there and some like sand tossed on top of it. That is totally a trap. Yep. And what's in there? A bunch of basilisk, because of course. And also, it just splashed through. That is acid. That will wreck my equipment. But did you hear that? That's a sound we haven't really heard before. What could it be? It's an important sound. There's something important down there, but down there is very dangerous. So we're gonna have to be real good about it. Sorry, you only get one chance. That was it. Dr. D asks, I wonder if canon that was supposed to be a trap or just really bad craftsmanship. It could have just been bad craftsmanship, but it's like the fact that they put sand over it, I think, kind of cements it. And also they put an item on the other side, making you want to get to it, but also an urn, making you want, I'm just gonna run and smash that urn, and oh, you're down there and there's basilisks. Usually if it involves basilisks, it's a trap. You right through. Get back. Oh gosh. And another one of these, because of course there's, yeah, okay, so we're just gonna be encountering a lot of those. And hey, someone left a sign. Bradley of the Old Guard. Because there's a boss fight up ahead. But let's not actually go there yet. Because there's something important we need to do first, and the game doesn't tell you this. But I know. So we're gonna do that. First we need to, like, we don't need to, but let's go up ahead. Let's check out what's up here. It's our buddy. It's hey friend.
Just wait, you dirty rat. Oh, I remember you. Don't you scare me like that. I thought you were him.
I look nothing like Pate.
That bastard with the ring lives in Brightstone Cove down the way. I'm gonna find him and settle the score.
Like, that's really interesting.
Like
he lives there. He actually, like, there's Pate ostensibly has a home. That's not usually what people do in Dark Souls.
For the good of the world and for my own honor, I won't let that bastard live another day.
See, I was cuddly with you until the point you said, heh heh.
For the good, I won't.
Okay, cool. So now we know, and we got some skeptics spice. So, I don't know. So yeah, there's stuff there. There's a way more effective trap here because you don't really see it. But there's totally a sign. There's totally a hole here. Also above, is there another butterfly? Swear to. Of course, there's another butterfly. So hey, we're in this area we kind of saw earlier, and this here is actually a little bit safer. So let's see if we can survive the fall. We can. And there's this weird thing here, this like weird, and look closely at the pillars. The pillars are kind of made up of twisted figures, and that's kind of messed up. But there's a chest, so we're just gonna open it because that's what we do. Homing Soul Mass. That's a really good spell. If we were using magic, well. Hey, there's a person here. Hello? Person in a wheelchair?
Ah, look how far this undead has wandered. And a very fit undead you are. A bit too alive.
A little bit too alive, sadly.
Yet still unprepared for a deeper dark. And like every undead, you have no future.
That's mean.
Oh my, don't mind me. I'm just talking amongst myself. But If you find a need for a truer dark, then meet again. We shall.
So this is interesting. This is the first opportunity we get to meet this
The
person.
dark is still nascent within you.
And basically he's saying, hey, find me
May the
again.
dark
And then we
shine
can keep
your
doing
way.
this. So he is an encouragement to exploration. So also, hey, environmental storytelling. There's totally like a skeleton of something in that acid. So by coming down from this angle here, now we're not just going to fall in the middle of the creatures. We're not going to fall in the acid. We have a better opportunity to deal with what awaits us. There still totally is a basilisk. At least a basilisk. Right there. Now we have 2 dead basilisks. There's another one. Thankfully, a big hit from a single sword will do it. Anything else? Good luck and thank you. Yes, we will need luck. Are we done? I think we're done. Okay, good. We got some twinkling titanite, and there's just a door here, but it's locked. And that's where the sound is coming from. So we ostensibly need to find the key. Where is the key? Well, that's a good question. It's somewhere. I forget where. They might have moved it. Alright, forgot about you. The key, finding the key will probably require unpetrifying a bunch of people. There's a cute little path down there, leads nowhere, it's just death. There's a person there. Oh, do it and then key. Hey, we probably need to unfreeze this person specifically. So now we know. So we're just gonna need to have like so many more branches of yore. I know where we can find one, but have I already purchased that one? Let's see.
You again?
Yep, me again. I have not. Oh gosh, it's 12. It's 12,000. Major World has one though, for cheaper. But let's begin with this one. We'll come back to Major World when we have enough money to buy other stuff. Also, I'm starting to get down. I'm starting to have fewer knives, so I'm just gonna get a bunch of knives.
Thank you.
No, don't worry. I'm here for that. Hey, while we're here, can we like get better swords? We can totally get better swords. Yeah, now we have great swords +8. And we have some large titanite. We can start upgrading our armor too. Get a sports bra +4.
I'll be around.
So we got a branch. Let's go back. Let's unfreeze, get that key, see what's up. But getting there is such a hassle, though. Oh, wait, no, not necessarily. Okay. Because I can do this. Wasn't there a basilisk? Oh, maybe he comes out of there. Anyway, let's Let's use the branch. Hi. Yeah, you just take out your weapons, so I'm just get hit by you and hurt a lot. Go, and we get the thank you. There we go. They, that's an important item because they don't even give us the option of picking it up from the corpses. No, you got this now. This is yours. So we have the thank you. Now we do need to get back in there, so we need to... Let's do something foolish. Let's do it the Dark Souls way. Ah. Still gonna go that way though, because I do not want to risk just falling into the trap. And hey, he's gone. He just... This place is not wheelchair accessible, so he's gone, and I guess maybe, hopefully we'll learn why later. Or more specifically, how. Bye. Anybody? It's one. Oof. Okay. Think we're good. Okay, cool. We did it. Now let's see what's behind this door. It's a harpy. And we got another freaking branch. We got one, we get another one. But yeah, it's a harpy. Hello. What's up? You were a real tough enemy in the Painted World in Dark Souls 1.
Thank you for helping me.
But now you're just a friend.
I am Ornifex.
Hello, Ornifex.
I owe you some form of thanks, but have nothing for you at the moment.
It's okay, you're kind of like hard-pressed.
If it would not trouble you, could you visit my abode just down the way?
Ornifex also lives in the area.
Thank you, kind traveler. I believe that I can be of assistance if you would visit me at my home.
Also, kind of interesting, they just reused the model for the harpy, but once we can actually now have time to look, we can see like these blood-soaked feet with talons, and look at the hands. Wings actually turn into hands with very long, like, claws, and this kind of follows a similar theme we've seen in most, if not all, Dark Souls games, in which, like, most of these twisted creatures come from humans. They're humans who eventually get some form of power and turn into beasts. And it's real fascinating that this is usually where it comes from. Like, the basilisk probably not, but a lot of them. And also, it's interesting to know that, especially in Dark Souls 3, there was an interesting video that talked about how so many of the weird enemies, like the goat enemies and such, actually, you know what, kind of share a lot of traits with dragons. So they might just be on the way to dragons. And that's a real interesting way to look at it. So we just got ourselves a branch of your... Let's use it. People are discussing in chat what would be cool to for the next Souls-like game, and you know what? I have some friends who have like been talking about this for a while. And Cyber Souls, like a Souls game, but in a cyberpunk setting. I would eat that up immediately. Gosh, that sounds great. Like, you know, get the modern in there. So let's... Oh gosh. Forgot about you. Again. Yeah, that was bad that we were locked into that animation next to that pot. That's cool. Oh, and we got a great axe. Okay, anyone else? No, no, no. Are you a mimic? You're not a mimic. And we got another branch. See, there's a very specific pattern we can follow with all of these branchings to get ourselves some, to basically, like, get all of them. The next one we should probably get is the one down here. Crap, 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 crap. Well, I got cursed. That's awesome. This is what happened when you get cursed. It's like I just died, but I still get to, like, stay alive. But it basically counts as, oh, essential effect is as if you had a death. And if you get cursed enough, well, you just die. Hello. Also, if you look at their face, they're actually cursed. Like, they are turning green and rotten like me. Green and rotten, like me. That's the name of my next album. What the oh my gosh, it's Vengar's body. Hi, Vengar's body. What's up? Vengar kind of told us about you, said to maybe, like, be careful. And done. And we got Vengar stuff. Nice. Whew. Yeah, it seems like the golden ones might actually just be the uncursed versions. And a torch. Okay, so we're just checking back here. And hey, now we see the forest from above. And we totally see Vengar's place there. And there's another, gosh darned, petrified person. But the clever thing about, like, in the initial version, Vengar's body was not here. Vengar's body was way further down. But by putting Vengar's body here, it lets you do this. Ouch! Okay, hey, I would have been real silly if I just died there.
Back again? Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Ah, it was you who vanquished
We get to say,
my body.
hey, we just beat your body, buddy.
It is my body, you see, and I can sense what happens to it. I do not mourn for it. Good riddance. If you wish for help, summon me.
Now we can
We'll
summon
stay in
Vengar.
battle, but we'll fight by your side. I cannot lie. Sometimes I wonder what's become of the kingdom.
It's not a good place.
I
It's
was
really
a
not
hired
good place.
hand, yes, but we soldiers stared death in the eye together. And for His Highness, I am afraid. But perhaps it's for the best. We knew not what we fought for.
So, since we defeated the body, now we can buy his stuff. We can buy his swords. The Red Rust Sword and the Red Rust Scimitar. Both strength and dexterity weapons. So they're basically like, yeah, big. Also, we got Vengar's shield. So what's up with these weapons? Well, that's a shield. Good defense, terrible against everything. It's a weird shield in that it's good against status effects and regular attacks, but terrible against any other damage you would get. And the weapons are, like, decent. They're pretty good. But, like, one is a straight sword, one is a curved sword. They're smaller weapons, though. They're not as good as the ultra great sword I have. So I'm gonna sit on them for a bit because I want the money I have for something
Farewell.
else.
I will retire to my silence.
So let's just bone up out of here. Because I know where we can get a ring that's going to let us talk to the scorpion person. Yes, Jeb. Vangarl is selling stuff out of desperation. He's trying to get ahead. Hey, kitty.
Oh. Who are you again? No, I'm not serious.
Okay, well...
You do have a rather pleasant scent. The type I'm quite fond of.
Yes. I mean, it goes to follow that a cat would be fond of a mouse, but let's keep going. So, hey. Ring of Whispers. Hear the inner voices of surrounding foes. Useful for locating hidden enemies, and perhaps for a few other things as well. So see, I should have been wearing this ring in the forest. This is what that ring was for. In the forest, I could hear it when an enemy is approaching and be warned, but this will actually help me with the other thing. And also, hey, I need to remember, keep 13,400 souls handy for that ring, because I'm gonna need it after this.
Satisfied? I'll be around if you...
Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's go. Meow. Meow. So. Now we can talk to him. Let's see what he has to say. And once again, let's just hurry on. Thank you, drive through, let's go. This area is so different now that you don't have to fight a ton of enemies and a giant basilisk. Alright, we're just gonna get cursed. That's the thing that's gonna happen. Oh, maybe not. Hey, cool. Okay.
Human, are we?
There we go.
This is no place for you. Be gone.
Come on, I just bought a ring to talk to you.
Are you not afraid of me?
No, you're pretty cool looking.
Humans rarely come here. Those who do turn back when they see me, or make an attempt on my life. But you are different. We once had a master. He created us long, long ago. But he was born with a fatal flaw. He resented those who had what he lacked and became fully mired in hatred. Eventually, he drove himself mad.
Sounds a lot like Seath,
It
the
was at the
Scaleless
peak
from
of
the
this
first game.
madness that he conjured up we strange creatures.
Kind of follows the same progression.
Our master was a tragically lonely soul. Eventually, his solitude eroded his very reason. In the end, he never understood what it was that he truly lacked. Nobody knows when we were born, or where our master has gone. The only ones who even speak a human tongue are myself and my better half. I wish to ask a favor of you. I want you to kill my betrothed. once, I always found her at my side. But as time went on, things went awry.
Couples
She
counselor.
became violent,
Dark Souls edition.
raging uncontrollably. Eventually, she came after me. And we have been locked in combat ever since. We seem to be at a standstill. The wounds we exchange are never lethal. I was born of my master's madness. Perhaps this is some curse. I will be sure to assist you in return. The past is a distant fog. My name was Targ.
Talk.
That is all that I remember. The past, my name.
So that's Tark. Kind of looks cool. I wondered if there might be a relation to Iron Tarkus, but the armor doesn't seem to be the same at all, what little armor he's wearing, so I don't know. Maybe it's just a name. But anyway, we've spoken to him. We know his story. And oh, that sound, by the way, is the ring I have, because there's an enemy just under here. That's what that does. So we're kind of done here. Let's go back to our good old setup. So now we're gonna have a buddy. The whole purpose of this is, well, there's this twofold. First up, we kind of have a better idea of what we're getting into coming up, and now we're gonna have a friend. So let's do. Gosh, there's just so much cursing here. I try to keep the cursing to a minimum on the stream, but it's really hard. People have been making puns, like making head puns non-stop in chat, and it's pretty wonderful. Gonna see Vanguard all about some concert tickets. He's an expert scalper. Poor Vanguard. When he gets a crush on someone, he gets hot under the collar. That's okay because he really likes snacking. So now we're human, we can summon our buddy. Bradley of the Old Guard, come on down. I'm sorry, it's all Jeb making these puns. And hey, there's someone here. Who could that be? We can summon Man Scorpion Tark. And with the help of Man Scorpion Tark, it's going to make the fight a little bit different. And there's going to be something else we get afterwards, because that's how this game works. It doesn't tell you this, but if you recruit the help of certain NPCs, and you let them help you, and specifically defeat a boss, then they'll give you something in return afterwards. So let's do this. What are we fighting? Fighting a lady in the sand. And she's a caster. Okay. Hey! Oh my gosh, it's a Scorpioness Najka. Also, she just has a weapon, a pretty good reach weapon. But, you know, speaking of weapons, I got a pretty good one myself. Ow. But we got some buddies. Also, there's a reason why there's this patch of stone here. Hopefully we're gonna get to demonstrate it. Okay, there we go. So, hey, there's an item here. The only way to get that item is for her to emerge here and make that tree fall. That's the only way. This is a missable item. It's rare that this happens in games, but it totally will. However, the item's real bad. It's really not that important an item. It's just something that's there. Oh gosh, oh gosh. I'm kind of hoping to see if I can demonstrate this, but it seems our buddies pretty much just have this. I do need Man Scorpion Tark to survive that. But I think you can pretty much just like, oh, there we go, there we go. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. Right here, right here. No, no, come on. You know you wanna. There we go. Now we can kill the big scorpion thing. Goodbye. Also, you can cut off her tails. Doesn't give you something, but it's cool. And we did it. So it was up there. A flame butterfly. It's nothing. But we did it. So let's head on back and talk to Tark again. But I really do like the beginning of this fight because you just get half a lady in the sand and you have to figure that something's up. But the reveal is pretty interesting. Alright, just gonna head out. So, let's see if we can make it out of here without getting cursed. Buddy, oh. Right, he was just helping me. I guess I need to go back to a bonfire. Well, that's embarrassing. He's usually here. Yeah, let's do the belt and suspenders approach. Why are you here? Why did you come here? Honestly. So we're just gonna rest here and quit and come back. Oh, you actually dodged. You keep dodging. Congratulations, you landed a hit. Now you're dead. How's it work? Alright, let's go Tark it up. I'm in the wrong place. Hi, sorry, I'm in a real hurry. There we go. You gonna try it? You're gonna try it. I win. Okay.
You've defeated my better half.
Did it together, buddy.
This is my thanks. Take it.
Hey, another branch.
I have no gods to pray to. But still, I pray that your journey will be safe.
And now we can learn a gesture. Warm up.
I have no... But
So that was cool. We got a gesture. Let's... Oh crap, right. I just love that axe that just keeps bouncing forever. Okay. Let's see what's behind door number whatever. Oh, got a cape. That's neat. I like capes. Is there an enemy here, like a basilisk or something? There usually is. Oh, there's... Oh, hey, you! You're usually, like, near a pretty important thing. And we got a leggings. That's good. Probably not a mimic, right? You're totally not a mimic. Sublime bone dust. That was the good stuff. And also... It's interesting that he gives you the fragrant branch of yore because it's basically a hint to, hey, maybe go check out that place. Right beyond where I am right now. Alright, let's see if we can do this jump. We did. And we got a Black Knight halberd. And also, hey, now we know what the purpose of this little thing is just to catch us when we fall here. Yeah, he's still there. He's totally there. Gosh, he makes a lot of noise. Okay. Now let's actually go beyond this place and find a bonfire and then come back to Majula and maybe invest in some more accessories before we forget. Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna forget otherwise. So we're back here in this, like, this is pretty intimidating when you look at it. This giant cave with all these holes and sand and stuff, and where is this leading? We've been through forest and fog and stuff, and now we have also there are no side path, but the layout of this place makes you want to check every single one of them, and it's pretty annoying. So, going through this, like, passage of 1,000 doorways into this very cool looking area, the Doors of Pharaohs. Same as the Lockstone. So hey, there's probably something related here. Also, hey, great big elephant looking person. Very strong elephant looking person. Not strong enough. Okay. So we're in water now, deep water, which is making it hard to move. Also this, oh gosh. He's got an anvil on the end of a stick. Oh, hey, it's like one of Gavlin's people, but I'm guessing they're not friendly. No, don't do that. Also, he does a double hit, which is annoying because I was kind of hoping to catch. There we go. We got his boots, and his anvil stick just flew away. It's a thing it does. Okay, so there's a bonfire over here. And look at this thing. Hey, that's a big mouth. A big animal-looking mouth. That's important. But let's go back to Majula first. So before we buy stuff, let's actually set up the important things. First of all,
Come to see Owl Gilligan, have ya?
I totally have.
What? You're heading down after all? Well, that's fine. But if you want my help, you'll need to make me an offer.
Make me a ladder. Let's start with the dinky ladder.
You just don't get it, do you? Fine then. Now it's my turn.
He's kind of incensed that you would just give him so little money. So he just, like, you know, does the TV chef thing of, here's a ladder I prepared earlier. It doesn't go very far. It's kind of a joke ladder.
This ladder's not for sale. The only things I sell are miniatures. I mean, if that tickles your fancy, you can buy as many as you like.
So that was the dinky ladder.
Well,
Let's set up a better one.
a very reasonable offer.
Now he's more into it.
Just you wait.
There's also a reason why I'm buying all of his ladders. Here's another ladder I had prepared earlier.
Hey, this.
Yeah, I know, we sell. Okay, so let's set up the other one.
That's fine.
So we got a good ladder. Let's get a better ladder. The best ladder.
Really? A very generous offer indeed. Especially from you. I get such a warm feeling inside when I get the chance to help others.
Say me, but like with sincerity. Now that's a ladder.
Hey, don't. Here you are, my friend.
And also,
You
now
can
that
have
I've buttered
these,
him up by
hey,
buying a
to
lot of
little
stuff,
bonus, you know, for your big
he's gonna give me
purchase.
something extra. A Milu scimitar.
Oh, come on. Don't look so glum. I'm trying to be nice here.
Oh, it's actually pretty good. It's a good thing you gave me.
You're hopeless, I tell you. Cheers for that.
Now he's happy. Yeah, he gives me a cool scimitar. It's kind of it's a regular scimitar, but it's kind of like decorated with luxurious jewels. I'm thinking it's probably a little bit different, because like if you look at the scimitar, it's basically a scimitar that scales less and is more strength based. But I'm guessing it has a different moveset. Let's actually compare the two. Because now I'm curious. So now, okay. Now we have the regular scimitar. Okay, maybe don't... Yeah, let's... And then the big heavy attacks. And you get like these cool moves. Now let's look at the Melusa move. See, now that's a... It looks real cool. So, different moveset. So, ostensibly, there's a use for this weapon because it has a unique moveset. I don't know what it is, but there's probably someone who likes that weapon specifically for the way it moves. So, next step. Oh, there you are, sitting at a desk. Look at how cute she is. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Yeah,
you do have a
you did.
tie.
You've made that joke before. Okay. Now I'm going to buy the silver cat ring.
Satisfied? I'll be around.
Also, hey, these little statues, they will come in handy later. I mean, they'll be referred to later. So. Now I have the silver cat ring. This helps with damage from falling. So let's take a better look at what's down there. We see like a lot of planks and stuff. But there's actually a very specific reason why I've chosen to have these 3 ladders. And we will get to know more about that next time, because we should probably cut it here. If you're watching the stream, stick around. I'm going to be rolling over to the next episode. If you're not, and you're watching in the archives, thank you so much for watching. And hope to see you next time. So, until then... OBS just did a weird thing. Until then, let's keep taking good care of ourselves and each other, because we are important. And let's keep making wonderful things together. Bye-bye.